Hello everyone, welcome to another video. Welcome back to Chairman TV. Today we'll be talking about real estate, and we have our real estate guru in our midst. We have Barrister Charles Chukwuma. You're welcome, sir.
Thank you so much.
Today, Barrister Charles, we have this big issue that is a really big prevailing issue in Nigeria now, especially in real estate. Okay, so I'm trying to get a property, but I'm worried about being defrauded or scammed by these people they call Omo Nile. I'm sure you've heard about them in your field. So how do we deal with this kind of people? It's a big issue. A lot of people are afraid of buying land. A lot of people are afraid of buying property because of the same name everywhere, Omo Nile. Who are these people?
Okay, thank you so much. I believe your thoughts has been a thought of so many people, most especially people in diaspora. Most of them want to buy property. Sometimes they always be afraid of the so-called Omo Nile, the so-called land grabbers, the so-called land scammer. You don't need to worry yourself. You don't just need to worry yourself. One thing you know is that these people call Omo Nile, they're actually not bad people. Just that there are some bad eggs. In everything, you always have bad people. Even in every profession, you always have the people that spoil the profession. Even the way they call pastors, they call some people fake pastors. So the same way that in anything you want to do, there are always fake people there. There are always fake people. So you must always be aware of that. But the only thing that you just need to position yourself well, so that you will not be scammed by that. This so-called Omo Niles are actually the family owners, the original family owners, those that inherited the property, the landed property from their forefathers. So the hereditary falls on them, and they believe they started selling the property to individuals. Most of them, they will do a proper excision with the government, and it will be gazetted. Government will take their part, and they will now start selling. The only issue there is that most of this the issue is that most of them end up selling their own. When they finish selling their own property, they end up selling another person's land, and that's the only issue most people need to watch out. If you want to buy property, take note that you need to do a proper due diligence, because one is that you must know that these people called family owners, some of them are very greedy, some of them are very good, and you don't know who you are meeting. You need to just be very careful. You need to do your proper due diligence, get your property lawyer, then fine. What you just need is to watch out. If you know the fake ones, what they do is that they sell property to multiple people. They will sell to A, that same land they will sell it to B and C and D. At the end of the day, they will crash you. But by the time you start dragging them and start arresting them from one station to the other, they will call you and beg you and give you another property. So those are the things. They have good people called Omo Nile. They have bad ones. So you don't just need to worry about it. You just need to do your proper due diligence.
Wow, Barrister Charles, thank you so much for that clarity you've given to us on this issue. You've explained the issue well, and now we understand what our problems are, especially when we know we are dealing with this so-called Omo Nile. Thank you for also putting some light on the fact that not all of them are bad people. So we know that now. Some are actually good, but they are always bad eggs. So sir, how do we deal with this bad egg? Is there a way we can handle this problem legally?
Okay, thank you. Yes, what you just need to do when you decide to buy a landed property, number one thing I will tell you to do is to get a property lawyer. A property lawyer is a lawyer that specializes in property practice, in real estate practice. A property lawyer, they have different areas of legal practice. We have litigation lawyers, we have a corporate lawyer, maritime lawyer, taxation lawyer, then family lawyers, real estate lawyers. So anyone you can think of. But the major thing that if you want to buy property, I always advise people, look out for a lawyer that's major in property practice. Ask the lawyer to help you to do a proper due diligence. Engage in pay money. Some people who don't want to pay money for conducting a due diligence, they will just go and buy property, believing whatever they tell them, because the land is strategically located. Once you see a land and it's good, you don't just jump into it and buy. Engage a professional to do the needful for you. And now, look at the solution. What do you need to do? What you need to do when you want to buy a property and you don't want to fall into the hands of these bad eggs. Now, first of all, engage your lawyer. Your lawyer will conduct a due diligence. Now, what do you need to watch out for? You need to watch out on the due diligence and ensure that that land is being charted. They need to chart the land. A lawyer will engage a surveyor to do the charting. A surveyor will go to the site and pick a coordinate from the site. Don't rely on the survey plan they give you. If they give you any survey plan, don't rely on it. Do a proper charting by picking a coordinate. Now, let me tell you what you experience. And I've seen that in so many transactions. They will give you a registered survey plan. For another property, they will tell you that this survey plan is for this property and it's registered. If you go to the Surveyor General's office to do the findings, you will find out that it was lodged. At the end of the day, you nail the last and feel that yes, it's genuine. No. What you need to do, chart the land. Chart and confirm whether it's free from acquisition. Then if it's not free and it's under acquisition, find out whether it's committed or not committed. If it's committed, run away. No way. Government must take that land. If it's not committed, then fine. Take note that you are going to buy back from the government by way of ratification. But now, watch out what you must do in order to deal with these bad Omo Nile, bad property sellers, bad property developers. Because not only Omo Nile, when I'm talking about people in Nigeria, they always have that mentality of Omo Nile. Like I used to say, I've met so many good Omo Niles. There are so many out there. Likewise, the bad one. So you don't know. The only thing that's just be vigilant. Now, what you need to do is contract them well. Make sure that their lawyer prepare the necessary document, conveyancing documents, for transferring of legal title to you. Now, when he gets the property you want to buy, now you have done your due diligence, fine and good, and the land is free from acquisition. Then if it's a land under accession, find out the accession, the family village where the land is under. Then you find out whether it's fall within the family that we are selling to you. Because some family, they may have some division, and that's where they are finding it difficult. That's where the challenge is. Now, let me tell you where the issue always lies. Some family, they may have extended family. Later, they will divide. They will have a family A, family B. Family A may sell to other people. Then family B will come back and start selling that same property. Now, but most of this land, if it's in Lagos State, some part of Lagos State that they have done a cession, then if you check the land for the cession there, you will see the village that land has been excised for, and you will see the gazette number. Then most of these things, when they take this, you do your proper. If it's a property that has been registered, that has a root title, you can verify the root title before you buy. Proper due diligence will uncover all these things for you, and you will be able to understand better and know fully well the status of the land. Knowing the status of the land will help you to commit that your hard-earned money. And now, when you're about to buy the property, discuss with them, negotiate with them, finalize with them, then contract them and put it in writing. Have a deed of assignment. Have a deed of assignment. If it's so in the part of the eastern states, they call it deed of conveyance. Some states use power of attorney to transfer. So find out from what they are using. Don't come to Lagos State and start using power of attorney to transfer title. Don't come there and be writing deed of conveyance. even though they have the same power with the assignment. It's the same deed of what you be seeing in Lagos State, deed of sublease or deed of assignment. It depends. We will release another video to explain the difference between deed of assignment and deed of sublease. But what you need to know, because of the subject matter of this discussion today, is that how do you solve this problem of fear of buying property from a fake property sellers? I like using that word, fake property sellers that pose themselves to be real. Now, when you do contract with them, do a deed of assignment. And when you get deed of assignment, my dear, please, perfect your title immediately. Perfect your title. What does it mean to perfect title? One, if the property does not have root title, you go for the root title, apply for C of O. If you apply for C of O, if it's a vast area of land, you can actually apply for a seashore. Then from there it will be gazetted. You work hand in hand with the family owners, and after that they will give you the parts that you will start selling to your client if maybe you are buying to sell. Then, but if not, if it's a property that has root title, after buying the property, what you just need is to do perfection by getting your governor consent. If it does not have a root title, please try and get your C of O, so that you will not go back to them at any point in time. Let me tell you where they will exploit you. If you buy the property from them and you fail to do the proper documentation by way of doing the deed of assignment, you only have family receipt that they used to give, family receipt, and you just go away with that. Just like so many people ignorantly buy property and get only receipt, feel that I have evidence of purchase of the land. No, family receipt is just a contractual evidence showing that interest has passed, and that interest can be equitable, but it is only by deed, that under seal, deed of assignment is a sealed contract that conveys a title. It must be by deed. To transfer a legal interest, it must be by deed. Note, it's not contract of sale, it's not contract of assignment, it's not contract of transfer, it's not agreement of transfer. Whatever they are calling it, all those things, the property is deed of this, deed of assignment, deed of sublease, deed of conveyance, deed of that. Take note of that. So please watch out for those things and ensure that you get all these documents. Get their receipt, get their deed of assignment. In fact, let me tell you the best thing you have to do. But most of them will run away from that, and most people don't know about it. But one thing I used to tell my clients is that if you want to do that, after preparing all the documents, prepare an affidavit. An affidavit will position them for an action for perjury. Because it's a statement of oath that what they are saying to you is genuine and nothing but genuine, and that they have a right and is unencumbered. Draft that. A property lawyer always do that. If you engage a property lawyer that knows what he's doing, you're going to prepare that, and it will position them for action for perjury. If anything happens, you arrest them. Some of them will be saying, after all, you have sold land to you, I can just say, I can give you another land if this and that. No, you can charge them you can charge them for fraud. You can charge them for action you can bring so many actions at the same time. But the prayer is that let God not allow you to buy that one that will give you a problem that you start going to court, because it's not going to be easy. But what you can do is that you can actually avoid this from the beginning. Avoid it by engaging the service of a lawyer to do a proper due diligence for you, and that will be a solution to that. And you will not fall into the trap. So that's my humble advice.
Thank you so much again, Barrister. Folks out there, you've heard the best way to avoid issues with bad Omo Nile, even the good ones, is to get your property lawyer. Thank you very much, Barrister Charles. Thank you all so much for tuning in. Please subscribe to our channel to get more wonderful content like this. Click on the notification bell so you can get more notifications on informations and videos that will be posted on this channel. Thank you so much. Follow our social media pages. It will be uploaded at the end of this video. Have a good one.